Hello, 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 everybody. It's Friday night. What? Majority wins, so you guys voted. And we have a winner. My hair is ultra puffy right now. And I decided to take a makeup break with the face. So, hope I'm not too scary. See you guys soon. Wait for everybody to log on. Hi, Tara. Hi, Lisa. All right, Tara. Sounds good. Hi, Lisa. Glad you're all excited, sweetie. Hi, Carol. Awesome, Cameron. All right. See you on the replay, sweetheart. Hi, Carol. Welcome to the family, Carol. Sounds good to me, Cameron. All right, Tara, be safe. Hi, Lisa V. Welcome to the family. We finally figured out all our little nuances, the voting and everything else. So that's cool. All good. Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hi, Amy. Hi, Becca. Hi, loves. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Megna. Thanks, Magna. Yes, yes, the unicorn will be in the running for next Friday. No worries there, okay? No worries there. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. Hi, Hamstini. Hi, Sravita. Let me lower the music. I was jamming. I was jamming. Hi, Princess Ali. Hi. Hey, Magna, Hamstini, Becca, welcome Ali. She is a Girl Scout that's painting with us. So she just joined our family a couple of weeks ago, so make sure you say hi. Make sure you say hi to her, okay? She's one of the scouts through Tammy, so we had a great time doing our Zoom party. So I wanted to show you guys a few things before we get started and while we're waiting for people to log on, because I do my brushes and I clean up after myself, and I just wanted to give you a little tidbit of what I do, and maybe you guys can, maybe something will be a little easier for you. So most of you, have that little plastic palette that you have. And so what I do is when we're all done with the paint party, right, we have a plastic palette that's a big old mess. This was from yesterday. So what I do at the end of the party is I take one of these little foam brushes and I scoop all the paint out, and I put it in a resealable Tupperware. Now, are the colors going to get muddled together? Eventually. I tend to put it on like the sides. Hi, Tammy. So, that's what I do with the extra paint. So, I'll be able to reuse paint accordingly. So, I just take one of these brushes and I scoop out all the extra and put it in a throwaway Tupperware. Then, I'm left with this, right? So, when you're left with this, if you leave it out, this will dry on there. And when it dries on there, you can very easily just take your finger and it peels right off. Okay? So let it dry on there. Once you scoop out the extra and put it in a Tupperware, one of these bad boys is the easiest for me. If you leave it out and let it dry, you could peel it right off. And once you peel it right off, you're going to land with something like this. Now, you can use it just like this. The only thing is you might get some of these pieces into your fresh paint. So what I do is I have a beat up sponge that has soft on one side, scruffy on the other, a little dish soap, and you can use this scruffy side to get the rest of that little bit of paint off. So, yes, I love peeling the paint. Absolutely. It is definitely fun. I don't know what it is about peeling the paint. So once you have that, ta-da, you have yourself a nice clean palette. All right? So that's what I do. I scoop out the excess with one of these. I put it in a resealable container. Then I take what's left over. I use my scrubby sponge in the sink, just a little bit of dish soap. I advise catching these pieces in something. Don't have my sink where it's clogged all the time. And then you will get a nice shiny palette. Now, with your brushes, right? So, at the end of a paint party, you got a cup of brushes, right? Now, you have a couple of choices. If you don't feel like cleaning them right away, you change the water out, right? Because you have all this mucky stuff, right? So you change the water out to be something nice and clean. And you make sure the water level, when it's resting, does not go over that part of the brush. Where the brush meets the handle, don't have this part submerged in water, just the bristles. So, clean water. Fill it with water, but don't have it go over that piece of the brush. And if you add a little Murphy's oil soap, you can leave your brushes sitting for a very, very long time. Soaking, right? We're using the dishes are soaking excuse for not doing the dishes. Same thing with the brushes. When you want to clean them, I simply take the brush out and I use saddle soap, brown plain soap. Do not use dish soap. Do not use antibacterial soap. You need a very soft, non-detergent soap. Saddle soap, one of those health soaps, whatever, as long as there's not harsh detergents in it. And when I clean my brushes, especially Big Boy, I just simply run it up and down, running under water. And this, it's hard to show you with one hand, but see how I'm following the shape of the brush? And see how all those colors are coming out? So I'll run it underwater, and I just do that until all the color comes out. Right? So we're not seeing color anymore. Then I take that same sponge from before. Yes. Take that same sponge from before, and I just, like I said, it's difficult to not get my phone wet. Under the water, I scrub in the direction of the brush, like this. I do it a little less awkward, but you want to go in the direction of your bristles. Right? That'll get out anything that's stuck. And then you do a quick rinse. You tap it. And then you run your fingers in the shape of your bristles and air dry. Okay? So one more time, right? If you're going to leave them sit, cup of water, Murphy's oil soap, a tad, a little bit, not a lot at all. Make sure the water level does not go over that part of the brush. When you're ready, it's saddle soap, a non-detergent soap, and you always go in the shape of the bristles, and you can give it a quick rub with a soft scrubby, and that's it. All right? So, that was very awkward on my end, trying to hold my phone and show you, but I wanted to give you heads up on how to do care for your supplies, and this way you don't wind up with all these mangled up brushes and you wind up having to buy new ones when it's something really, really easy to take care of. And yes, so the trick is that, hi Tammy, the trick is to leave the water level underneath where the bristles meet the brush and where that little metal part is, and you can put a little bit of Murphy's oil soap. All right, and then you make sure you do everything in the direction of the bristles. All right, so now that I'm done with that, hi everybody, welcome. It's Friday night. I didn't wear makeup tonight. I'm giving my face a break. Hope it's not too scary. And because Eve over here had a self-care day, because I think it's very important, ladies. I know sometimes we feel like, what's the point, because we can't get anywhere, but take care of yourselves. It's important. So I had a nice bath. I put on all my magic lotions and soaps and creams, and I feel very relaxed. So make sure you guys are all taking care of yourselves, right? Take that time to do some self-care. It's important. All right. And thanks, Lisa. The Daisies one, the brushes we're using today is, I call the 1-inch flat Big Boy. He's a 1-inch flat brush. We have Tiny for the details. I have a Mini-Me, which is supposed to be flat. He's beat up, but that's okay. To fill in the smaller sections. He's kind of like my crayon. And then I have a Fluffy. Now Fluffy, you can use any stiff bristled old beat up brush. All right. So all these brushes, that's what we're using tonight. That's the type of brushes I'm using. So as long as you have something close, you're good. And they all have to stay in the water. Okay? You do not clean your brushes unless I tell you to. And I'm going to tell you with the direction of swirl, tap, dab on your paper towel. Now when you dab your brush, you want your bristles to be wet but not dripping. You also want to dab in the direction of your bristles. Now, if I want you to dab any other way, I'll let you know. Alright, so you put all your brushes in the water, and now that I have my nice clean palette, I'm going to pour my paint. It's the same colors every single party. Every party since I started. Yellow, red, white, blue, and black. Okay, 3 primaries, blue and black. Teacups did not win. That'll be in the running for next Friday. Unicorn did not win. That'll be in the running for next Friday. And whatever else I decide to paint will be in the running for next Friday. So, I cannot keep both pictures on the counter at the same time. So I'm going to show you what we're painting. Take a screenshot if you want a reference. And we'll get started as soon as you guys are ready. Hi everybody. Hi guys. Thank you Tammy and Julia for joining me. And Samantha is here. Samantha is here. My Wheels is here. And you're very welcome, Hamsini, for the tips. And thank you for the compliment, Lisa. If you're painting with us, say hi. Say hi. So we have Princess Allie tonight in the Girl Scouts. Lisa V is joining us. She figured us all out, so welcome her to the family. Carol's here. Cameron's going to paint later. And we have our usual suspects, Wheels and Becca and Amy and Hamsini and Megna and everybody else. So take a good look at your painting and let me know when you're ready to go. So my mom's coming tomorrow to help me put the kits together. So I know I've been talking about these kits for 2 months now. So I'm going to have painting kits available. Eve's Artistry style. You know how I roll. And I'm only going to have 15 of them. So once I post it, you got to be quick on the draw. I'm only going to have 15 of them. But the kits are going to have a lot of paint. They're going to have the exact brushes I use. They're going to have canvases and easels and all sorts of stuff in there. I see lots of thumbs up. Does that mean you guys are ready? Oh, I hit a button. Hi, Amanda. You're excited to paint? Awesome. Awesome. Yes, hi Tammy. Awesome, so glad you're excited to paint. If all those thumbs up means your guys are ready, let me know. I don't think we need red tonight, guys. I don't think we need red unless you want to get fancy with your flower centers. It's up to you, or if you're going to change a background color, that's up to you too. I mean, I put a little on my palette, but I don't think we need it. Becca's ready. Hamsini's ready. All right, so you're holding your canvas straight up and down tonight. I'm using a 16 by 20 canvas. So if you're using a smaller canvas, adjust accordingly, because I do my measurements as 1 hand down, 2 hands over. So if you're on a smaller canvas, adjust those measurements accordingly. And I have this hair on me somewhere. Good thing the lid was on it, Becca. I have this hair on me somewhere, and it's tickling the heck out of me. I don't know where it is. Alright, so we're going to start off with Big Boy. So you want to swirl, tap, dab, Big Boy. Oh, do you guys know this hack with the sodas? And I put my soda over on the other counter. So, the other day I was doing, those of you who don't know this family story, the other day, yes, very true, Magna. The other day I was doing a Zoom party and I was switching the canvases around and it wound up hitting into my soda, which went all over the floor. But, so now my soda's on the other counter. Do you guys know this hack with the sodas? To turn the little tab and it could hold your straw in there so the straw don't float up. Did you guys know that? I think that's the niftiest thing ever. Alright, swirl, tap, dab, Big Boy. Let's do this. I wonder where everybody is. I only see like 9 of you. But that's okay. Cameron just said she's going to watch the replay. And Tara's running late. And Lisa's been so involved with track stuff. Cook. And Lisa's been involved with track stuff, where lots of track things are happening. Alright, so swirl, tap, dab, Big Boy. And we're going to be filling the whole canvas. And you are going to do a lot of blue. Tiniest bit of yellow and white. And very simply go straight up and down. A lot of blue, tiniest bit of yellow and white. And with that being all on your brush at the same time, you will get these fun little cool things happening. If you grab too much yellow, you're going to get more of a Kelly green color instead of a turquoise green like that. So you can easily just throw some more blue on top of it or white on top of it. Or maybe you like it, you want to leave it alone. Now, the trick to the streaks is you want to put your paint on the canvas and leave it alone. Don't keep going over it. If you keep going over it, right, if I keep doing this over and over and over, I'm going to wind up blending those streaks right out. So if you like the softer look, you just keep going right over it. But if you like that separation of color, you put it on and you keep moving. Yep, just us family tonight. I love it, just the way it is. So that was a lot of blue and a couple of new members. So excited for you, Lisa, that you're able to figure out the voting and figure out where to find me and all that good stuff. I love it. A lot of blue, a little bit of yellow, and some white, all on the brush at the same time, see? And you're just simply going to just pull straight down and up, and all these fun things are going to happen. And then if you want to play with just grabbing blue and see what happens, you can. If you want to play with just grabbing yellow and see what happens, you can. But like I said, if you get a streak and you really like it, leave it alone. You're not going to make it perfect. If you go to fix it, I guarantee it's not going to be as nice as you first liked it. How do I know that? Done it myself a quadrillion times. So, and that's all we're doing, people, using those 3 colors. Unless, you know, if you don't want those colors, use different colors. Doesn't matter to me. It's your painting. It's your painting. And if you're getting this, you need to grab more paint. If you're getting these, those are brush strokes, one end to the other. Smooth them right out. Yes, that's everybody's problem. So if you like it, leave it alone. Because the more you try to make it perfect, the more it's not going to be. Right? That was part of our That's It Thursday lesson with Dolly. One of his quotes was, don't try to get it perfect because you never will. And we all fall into that trap. We all fall into that trap. So, And all we're doing is going up and down. And like I said, if you want it soft, go over your lines. If you want the different separations, leave it alone. Leave it alone. And if you want to paint your sides, go right ahead. Go right ahead. So it's just, I love this color combination. Just like I like the orange, the red, yellow, and white color combination, I love this one too. You get some of the prettiest colors out of this. You really do. You're not alone. You're not alone, Lisa. That is for sure. Every single person on here could probably say, I've done the same thing. Except maybe Becca. Becca is a very, she paints very loosey-goosey, and I really love her style because she really doesn't worry about much. She just puts it on there and puts it out there and goes with the flow. So it's kind of cool. And Megna is just so talented. And I've seen Princess Allie too. She can really do some great art. Now I'm going to flip this over so I can just do my bottom easier when it's up here. The bottom lip of the easel doesn't get in the way. And Hamsini and Megna's really talented. All the kids on here are really talented. It's really exciting. I miss some of the other kids though. I miss Vishal. He used to be on with us all the time, but I think he's just a little busy. And I miss well, we have Mateo who joined us, so that's cool. So I wonder where Vishal went, but that's alright. People get busy. Maybe he's watching the replay. It's all good. It's all good. I know the weather's getting nicer, so a lot of people are watching the replay. You're welcome, Becca. You're welcome. I have to advertise the Zoom parties again. I don't think very many people know about them anymore because it's like, you know, when you put something on social media, if you don't keep re-putting it on social media, it kind of gets lost in all the other stuff. So, because I had a lot of fun with you, Tammy, when we did those, and Princess Allie was there. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So, easy peasy, right? Nothing hard about this. You're using those 3 colors. You know, you're sticking and moving. If you have a streak that you like, to leave it alone. And we're just filling in the canvas, playing with these beautiful colors. You know what these colors always remind me of? Like an aquarium. Like if I was inside like a fish tank. Oh, good. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, it's kind of getting cloudy and stormy looking here too. So I don't know. Butters might be under my feet pretty soon. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But you guys voted for the blue vase, and that's what we're painting. And the unicorn Magna, that's going to be in the running for next week. And that's it. Double Trouble Tuesday. I'm working on a painting for my dad. I had one in mind, but it came to my attention that another company's doing it, so I don't want to do anything somebody else is doing. So, but I don't know if I'm going to just do the one for my dad for myself or offer it up as a paint party on Double Trouble Tuesday. I might offer it up. We'll see. If not, Double Trouble Tuesday is going to be owls. So it's either going to be boats with people fishing off of them and speed racing on them, or in a really cool Florida lake, or it's going to be 2 owls. One or the other. One or the other. I haven't made up my mind yet. So, I'm just painting my sides while you guys are playing with your colors. So, it's all good. Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, we got some more people on. We got some more people on. More people are coming in. Tara's here. Tara, blue, white, and a little bit of yellow. See, this is the one I started for my dad. See? Like I said, a Florida lake with boats, and there's going to be people fishing. Because this is my dad in his boat. And he was an awesome dad, and he loved zipping around on his boat. So this is the one I was going to do for my dad with the boat and the rowboat and people fishing. But a lot of people like the owls. Lisa and Tammy, you're not alone. A lot of people like the owls. So, I can show you. These are the owls. Thanks, guys. So I haven't made up my mind because these are the owls. And then I'm doing the one with my dad. So, I don't know yet. But if I don't do the owls, you'll see the owls soon, I'm sure. You'll see the owls soon, I'm sure. Yeah, it's really cute. You guys want to take a, I'm sure the girls do. I'm sure Becca and Megna and Hamsini do. You guys want to take a trip into my chaos? You guys want to see my room full of all my stuff? If not, that's okay. You could say no. It's fine. But I could take you into all my chaos. You girls ready? You ready? Check it out. Those are all my paintings that I've painted. Thanks, Becca. So these are all my paintings that I've painted. And that's after selling a whole bunch. That is all my artwork. And then I have more in here of the bigger stuff. Thanks, Hamzini. Then I have more over here of really big ones. Thanks, Magna. I have a poster of a unicorn. And then I have all my supplies. Right? I have all my supplies. And here's all the supplies for the paint kits. I know, lots of stuff. So here's all the supplies for the paint kits. I know. These are all my supplies for the painting. Yep. That is my life, people. And here's more supplies for the painting. So. Yep. So if your husband or anybody ever complains about your stuff, you could just show them that little tidbit of video of what I'm sitting on a daily. And what am I doing? Making more paintings. All good, though. All good. So, that was a little tidbit of my world. Maybe I'll do a virtual gallery event where I'll show everybody all my paintings. Yeah, that's what I use. That's going to be in my kits. My exact paint is going to be in my kits. It's the student grade Dick Blick paint. Yeah, maybe I'll do a virtual gallery event, and I'll just show everybody all my paintings. That'll work. When you guys are done with this, let me know. Right, Lisa. That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, you'd like to see that, Becca? All right, I gotta put that on the list. When you guys are done playing around with this, let me know. I'll tell you what the next step is. I see lots of hearts. Yeah, this way I could show you my artwork that I have from all the paint parties. Because I sell, like, all these originals that I do, these are all for sale. And they're really affordable. If I do say so myself. And then I have my gallery work, which that gets pricier. But I like keeping art affordable for everybody. That's why I do the free parties. You guys ready to go? I took you on a tour. I'm talking. Did you catch up, Tara? You guys are ready? All right, Becca. Yes, www.evesartistry.com, which needs really bad updating. I can share the link, Lisa. So, Eve's Artistry is like my main business, and then everything stems off of there. Tara's good to go. I'll share the website link. I haven't updated it in a while. That's on my list too. I'm kind of falling behind with stuff because of this is the Facebook page, and that's the website. All right, so swirl tap that big boy. Swirl tap that big boy. You don't have to worry about getting them too clean. Right? So what you guys want to do about 3 or 4 fingers over from the side of your canvas. Okay? So here's the edge of my canvas, and I'm going to go like right in this sweet spot right here. And you're just going to grab blue paint. Blue and the tiniest bit of white. Okay? Now, pull your paint from the sides. Don't kerplunk in the center, okay? So this way you don't waste all your paint. So, blue and the tiniest bit of white. And you want to go about 3 fingers over, 3 or 4, and about 2 hands high, so right in this sweet spot, right here. And you're very simply just going to put your brush perpendicular on the canvas, and you're going to pull down. Nice and flat. And this is your jar. Okay, this is your jar. So, just grab a lot of blue, a lot, and the tiniest bit of white. And you're going to pull straight down. All right, and it's your jar. You can make it as wide as you want or as tall as you want, but make sure you leave room for all your pretty flowers. So I'm just pulling straight down with these colors, blue and white. And is the other colors going to mix in? Yes. Do we want that? Yes. Hi, Sheila. So, And then when you get to the point, so my jar is about a hand and a half big, about a hand and a half. Okay? But I know the more I play with it, the bigger it's going to get. So I'm going to stay on the small side. And I'm just dropping this blue in. And when you get to the point where you want it to be, that's your whole jar, you're going to go to the top here. And you're going to pull out and do your final edge with a wiggle. So you're going to pull out and then go straight down. Alright? So this way, that top part's rounded. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to pull out and then drop it down. Right? And take advantage of that brush. That brush is flat for a reason, so you just pull it flat. See how I'm pulling it flat? I just pull it flat and it makes those lines straight for me. That's all. That's all you need to do. And then once you have that, you can hold Big Boy anywhere you want. And I'm going to come up on the top part here, and where that curve started, I'm going to put a line here. And then a line there. Right? So where that curve comes into the top, that's where I'm going to put my lines. And then I'm going to swoop from one line to the other. I'm going to swoop from one line to the other. And bam, just like that, you guys made a jar. See how amazing you are? If you put that swoop in, it's going to look better. So you want to swoop one line to the other, right? So I swooped, I dipped the brush down and came back up. And then once you have that, you want to grab just blue. Just blue. And you're going to swoop from this side to the other. Just blue. And then you're going to fill this in with just the blue. Just the blue. Alright, so one more time. I did blue and a little bit of white. I did straight down. And then I did blue and a little bit of white, and I put these curved ends in. And then I put a line here, and I put a line here, and I swooped from one line to the other, and then I grabbed just blue, swooped the back, filled that in with just blue. See? And just like that, you guys made a jar. Just like that. Nothing hard about that, was it? Was there? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nothing hard about that. Oh, I forgot the swoop noise. You're right. Swoop. Swoop. There you go. You're absolutely right, Hamsini. I forgot the swoop noise. Alright, when you're done with that, swirl, tap, dab your brush. Good catch, Hamsini. Hi, Jane. Good to see you, love. Mom's coming over to finish the kits with me this weekend. Since the girls yesterday, so I tried that bag trick with cutting off the corner. All I gotta say is you guys are very smart because it worked. I bought these containers to hold the paint in, and so everybody else knows what I'm talking about. So in the painting kits, you got whoever gets them, you're gonna get 5 containers, 5 of these containers full of paint, and they're squeeze bottles. But I couldn't get the paint in there, so. But you guys told me about that plastic bag and cutting the corner. It worked 100%. It worked 100%. So the white paint is the thickest paint, and that's what I was having the most trouble with. I might not have as much trouble with the other paint. So let me know when you guys are ready. Stop playing with your jar. We're going to add all the highlights and everything else later. Stop playing with it. We're going to add all the fun stuff to it later. That's just the first coat. So stop playing with it. I see lots of hearts and lots of thumbs up. I'm going to have 15 of them, Jane, and they're going to be $45 each. So as soon as I post it, if you want to order one, let me know, all right? Let me know. Ready? All right, Becca. All right, Amy. You guys are ready. All right, so swirl tap that big boy and get his edge nice and flat and thin. So as soon as I post it, the first people to respond that they want to order one and leave a deposit, they're the ones that are going to get it. And I'm only going to have 15. Magna, you'll have to let it dry. You're not going to be able to get it darker with the white paint being wet. So just let it dry. You can make it darker when we go back to add the other details, okay? If it's too light, that's because you had too much white paint. And it's not going to let you make it darker with it being wet. Thanks, Pat. It's this one. Hi, Pat. It's good to see you, love. It's good to see you, love. It's this one. So, Magna, let it dry. The white paint that's on it already isn't going to let you get it any darker anytime soon. All right. So, when you dab, you want to dab in the direction of Big Boy. You want to make sure he's nice and flat. And you're going to grab your yellow and blue. Okay? And then you pull it off on the sides so the paint is just on the tip and it's nice and flat. Thanks, Pat. And you're going to hold your brush perpendicular to your canvas. So straight on to your canvas. You're going to hold your brush back here. Giving up that control, you control freaks. And you're going to start above this swoop line you put in. So you're starting above this, but below that. You're going to start right here. And you're just going to very quickly and very easily just pull out to the top corner of your canvas. So you're going to start above that part, below the other part, pull out to the top part of your canvas. So hold your brush back here. If you hold it up close, you're going to get a thick, wonky line. You're going to get a thick, wonky line. Hold it back here. Refill your brush with blue and yellow. Again, nice and flat. Hold back here. You're going to start above that rim. Perpendicular to the canvas. Light touch, pull up, and go towards the side. Again, yellow and blue. Nice and flat. Hold back here. Start above that part. You want to go perpendicular to canvas, but you want to start off at like an angle. See my angle? And you're going to pull out to the other side of your canvas. So you should have one going towards here, one going towards here, one going towards here. And now that you have them drawn in, you can go back and just do one little glide over each one and make them a little thicker. So just do one little pull over each one and make them thicker. Right? Now you're going to wipe the paint off your brush. You're going to grab your black paint. Again, only on the tip. Nice and thin. Hold your brush back here. Perpendicular to your canvas. Starting above this line. Does that mean it came out nice? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Isabel. Isabel. That means it's good, right? Nikki, in Italian? Nikki's here from Italy, guys. No, she's not. Wait, is she? No, that's not Italy. Who's Italy? Nicola is Italy. Nikki is the one that paints with her mom. So is your mom painting tonight? Michelle painting tonight, Nikki? Hi. All right, so black paint, nice and thin. Back of your canvas. I'm all mixed up now. Bye, Pat. Hold back here. Start above that thing. Nice and fast. The faster you go, the less wonky it'll be. Pull up in between those two and come out a little further. That's right, Lisa. You spell it different. She's watching with you? All right, awesome. Hi, Michelle. At first, I saw your name and I thought you were the woman that joins us from Italy. because you wrote something in Italian. Alright, black paint, nice and thin. You're going to run along the side of that other stem, perpendicular to your canvas. Faster you go, straighter it'll be. Straight up, pull to the side. Nice, nice. All right, black paint, nice and flat. Nice flat brush. Start off at an angle over here. This is a short little guy. Okay, and if you like your lines with Big Boy, you can stay with Big Boy. Make sure he's nice and flat. And off of these black ones you did, grab more black paint. Let me give you the close-up. So you just grab more black paint, nice and thin on your brush, and off of that you can actually come out at an angle and a very, very light touch, and you can put these pieces in. And I'm doing an extremely light touch, and I'm holding the brush perpendicular to my canvas. Okay, over on this one, do not press hard. And since that one came out a little thick, that means my brush is getting globby, so I'm going to wipe it off. And I'm going to grab more black paint. And I'm going to make sure it's nice and thin on my brush. I'm going to start off at an angle, off of my stem. And I'm just going to do a pull. Very, very light touch. Extremely light touch. And then there's some off of this one. Extremely light touch. You're not pressing the brush into the canvas at all. If it starts to get thick, wipe your brush off, nice and flat. Grab more black paint, wipe that off, nice and flat. Placing it perpendicular, light, light touch, and just doing a little line. That's all. That's all. Easy peasy. Now you can put Big Boy in the water. Hi, Trishalla. Hi. Thanks for painting with us. Welcome to the family. Alright, so when you're done with that, you're going to get out Mini-Me. When you're done with that, you're going to get out Mini-Me. And don't stress over these too much, because we're going to cover them with fluffs. You know how we cover our stuff with fluffs in our trees? Same thing. Same thing. So don't stress over that part. You guys are nutty. I would have spelled chow the same way, Pat. I would have spelled chow the same way. Alley Cat. Ooh, I like that name. Is that Trishala's name? Alley Cat? I like it. Alright, so when you're done with that, you're going to swirl, tap, dab, mini-me. Oh, I like it. I like it. Alley Cat. I like it, Princess Alley. I like it. I like it a lot. That's awesome. I might just have to call you that from now on, just like I call our one painter, our one family member, I call her Wheels. I like it. I like it. Hey, Nikki, is Nala or Jennifer painting with you? Let me know when you guys are ready, because we're going to do one more step and then we'll take a break. So as soon as you're done putting those lines in, or if you need me to repeat anything, let me know. We're going to do one more step. You need clean white paint, and then we're going to take a break. So let me know when you guys are ready for the next step, and then we're going to take a break, okay? That was funny, Lisa and Trishalla. I just scrolled to see you guys saying it's how to spell chow instead of spelling it chow. I would have got it wrong too. There's way too many vowels in that word. Julie and I, okay, you're ready? Oh, I like that. I like Megna though. I'm going to keep calling you Megna. I like your name. Alright, so Mini-Me is the one that looks just like Big Boy, except he's smaller. He's a small flat brush. Becca and Amy are ready. Alright. So, all you're going to do is grab clean white paint. And then we're coming over to where our green stems are. Okay? So I'm going to start with the lowest stem over here. Alright, so I'm starting with that lowest stem that was going off to the side. Clean white paint on my brush. I'm going to go about 2 fingers away from where that stem was. Same direction, towards the side. And I'm going to put a little bump, like a little half circle. So there's your stem, 2 fingers towards the side, put a little half circle. Lined up with that stem. Stem, space, bubble. Okay? Stem, space, bubble. Once you have that bubble, you're going to come off of the bubble and swoop, put in a petal. And I went right over my stem. See that? That's cool. That's what you want to do. And remember the hands of a clock, right? So flower petals all come from the center like hands of a clock. So once I have that one in, I'm going to go right next to it. Swoop. And then I'm going to go next to it. Swoop. And then next to it. Swoop. And then I'm going to go underneath that center one. Swoop. Next to it. Swoop. Another one. And then one more tiny one. This one's tiny. And that's it. Color them in. Color them in. So you want to grab, you can, if you want to get like a little fancy, you can grab the tiniest amount of blue, like the smallest amount of blue possible. And you could color them in with the small amount of blue too. So it's up to you. And when you color them in, just follow the shape of your petal. So if you want to do it with the little bit of blue, it'll make life a little easier later on. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Right? And you use that brush. You use that brush to make sure you're having your sides nice and clean. And then you're going to color it in, just following the shape of your petal. I do a spin like that to get the globbies off my brush, and then I just spread it out. Alright, and if you jump out, just make the petal a little bit bigger, that's all. And you just want to use the side of that brush to make your petals nice and smooth. That was easy, right? Bam! We made a flower. Look at that. And you can have as many petals or as little petals as you want. It's your flower. Alright, I'm going to wipe the globs off of my brush. And we're going to do the same thing on the next stem. So I have the stem. I'm going to follow the direction of the stem, leave a space, and line up my half circle. Okay, so you just want to follow the direction of the stem. That's all. Line it up. Put your half circle in. And then we're going to start with that center one, coming right over our stem. We're going to, right over our stem, come out with that center one. It kind of looks like a jellyfish. Okay? And then we're going to go next to it, do another one. You could color it in as you draw it if you want. Doesn't matter to me. And we're going to go next to that, do another one. You can color it in real quick as you draw it. And then the one over here is really tiny. So that's like a short little guy, a smaller guy. And then we're going to go over here, put another one. And then we're going to go and put another one. And we're going to put our last one in. And he's a little smaller than the others. Right? And then you just color him in. That's all. Just color him in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, Julia? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just like that. 2 flowers. Just like that. Hi, Tim. Hi, love. Okay, so last one, right? This stem. Same thing. Nothing different. Nothing different. Follow the direction of the stem. Leave a space. Put your semicircle. Do your center petal. Swoop. Right over your stem. Hi, Tim. Missed you, love. Haven't been on in a while. Go next to it. Go next to it. And do the last one a little smaller. Next to it. Next to it. Do the last one a little smaller. Color it in. Nothing hard there. Nothing hard there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, and that's it. Oh, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, Tim. Wipe off the globbies on your brush, put it in your water, take a break. So, get a snack, get a drink, have a puff, go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do. All right, guys, so it's break time. I'm still here if you have any questions or need me to repeat something. And when we come back, we're going to put the details in our jar. We're going to put our fluffies on our baby's breath. Details in the flowers. And we're done. We're good to go. Because you guys are all amazing and you did an amazing job. That's right. That's right. You did an amazing job. Look at you. You have a soft green turquoisey background. You got a jar. You got flowers. Nothing hard here. Right, Alley Cat? Right, Julia? Right, Magna? Right, Beth? Right, Lisa? And Carol? And Trishala? And Tara? And Becca? And Amy? Nothing hard here. Tim, we're painting this. That's what everybody voted on. So we're painting this. say hi to Butters. Hi, Linda. We didn't say hi to Butters. Hi, Butters. Hi, buddy. How you doing? What you doing, Butters? What you doing? What you doing? Hi. 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 Thanks, Jane. You're such a good boy, Butters. He's such a good boy. Thanks, Jane. That's what, actually, Nikki, were you the one that found it in my past paintings? I think Nikki's the one that found it in my past paintings. And, I forgot who, but somebody found that, wanted the teacups, and I had one of those, too. Hi, Linda. You chimed on right when we were taking a break. But we do this every Friday, and we do this every Tuesday at 5, and Thursday at 5, and Friday at 7. This is our party. Woo-hoo! So glad to see you hop on here, and maybe you'll join our family. And Tim is here tonight. And all my other family members are here. And we're having a great time. Painting away. Nice. Nice. That works, Tim. So when you guys are ready from your break, let me know, alright? You guys are in control of this. I am just your little painter, showing you what to do. This is your party. And I got some funky music going on for Friday party. Some funky music. Everybody want to see Butters dance? Butters! Now he's gonna get a toy. Butters! That's how Butters dances. He grabs a toy. So you guys let me know when you're ready, when you're back from your break. Now, Jane, he's Jack Russell and Dachshund. He's Jack Russell and Dachshund, so his body's a little too long. So, come here, Butters. Butters, come here. So he looks just like a Jack Russell, but his body's too long. You ready? Yep, that's my baby. He gets cameos, Lisa. So, Megna's getting a puppy, and Lisa's going to be getting a dog, and Tara's got two rambunctious boxer dogs, and yeah. We have all sorts of fun in our paint parties. This is what we do. Welcome to the family. All right, guys. Let me know when you're ready. You gotta show us a picture of him, Tammy. Post it on the event or something. I know every time I say big boy, he perks up. He's probably adorable. Alright, when you guys come back, we're going to be using Tiny. So swirl, tap, dab, Tiny. Swirl, tap, dab, Tiny. Let me know when you're good to go. And Tammy, I totally want to see a picture of Henry. So you got to put a picture of him when you show me your paintings. Right? Right, Butters? We want to see Henry. Yeah, Magna, when you getting your pup? When you getting your pup, Magna? So we're going to be starting with Tiny as soon as everyone's ready. Oh, that must be really cute. Oh, that's so exciting, Magna. That's so exciting. Nice. Nice. Guys ready? I'm all fired up tonight, can you tell? You picked a good night to join us, Lisa and Trishala and Carol and everybody. You picked a good night to join us. I'm all fired up. Cameron's going to see you later. She's going to be laughing at us. Hi, Cameron, when you watch the replay. Alright, so grabbing Tiny. We're grabbing Tiny. Now, Tiny, he's not a marker, so you don't press harder to get more paint out of him. And you constantly have to wipe him off so he doesn't get globs, because if he has globs, you're going to get globs. Okay? So, when you swirl, tap, dab him, you want to make sure that you're dabbing him and rolling him to keep all his bristles together, rolling him. And then we're going to grab black paint. And again, you roll him. Roll. Get a nice fine edge. And what we're doing with Tiny is we're going to these stems we made before. And we're just and I can hold them like a pencil. And we're just adding these little pieces. Okay. And you refill them. No globs. And we're just adding these little pieces. To those stems we made before. That's all we're doing. And if there's one you have to fix, fix it. Fix it. Aw, thanks, Tim. So we're just adding these small little pieces to all of our stems we made before. That's all we're doing. And once it gets globby, you gotta wipe them off. See how I had like globs on that one? So I had to wipe them off. That's all we're doing. And if you have one to fix, just fix it. So we're just grabbing Tiny and we're adding all these fun little pieces. And keep checking the tip of your brush. Once it gets globby, you wipe it off on your paper towel. And then grab fresh paint and roll it. Because if you have globbies on your brush, you're going to get globbies on your painting. So you can have as little or as many of these as you want. It's your painting. It's your world. It's your painting. It's your world. Your painting, it's your world, so you can have as many as these as you want or as little as you want. And you can hold Tiny like a pencil and steady your hand and do this. I'm just holding it far away so you can see what I'm doing. And if you have any of those parts you put in before and they need a little schmoozing, well then schmooze them. Okay? And if your brush gets globby, wipe it off. Wipe it off. Okay? And once you have those, clean off tiny. Clean off tiny. Nice and clean. And we're going to grab some white paint. And we're going to add stuff to our jar. So once you have those little stems in there, if you wanted them, clean off tiny. Oh, okay, so the branches, the little branches were in here. And the white paint we're going to do with tiny, we're going to put highlights on our jar. And Magna, since your jar came out dark, you might want to darken it up right now, because it'll be dry by now. So I'm just grabbing white paint. And the lines aren't that small, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay? And you can put your hand here, the paint's dry. And on the back, you're going to put these white lines, but you're going to skip over your stems, okay? So skip over your stems. And then you could just put little squiggles in. But skip over your stems. And I'm going to wipe that off. And grab more white paint. And then I'm going to come to the front swoop. And on the top of that front swoop, I'm going to put these lines in. And I'm going to cover over where those stems hit the jar. So this way, if you went over a little bit, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to come over here to the edge of my lid and put some dashes in that way. Now I'm going to put some here this way. So I'm going to fill this swoop in. Just with lines here and there. That's all. Nothing hard about that. Nothing hard about that. Now I'm going to wipe off my brush. And I'm going to grab just blue now. Go into the same thing. And add some dark blue lines in there. Just here and there. Very random. You just want to make sure that you keep them curved in your swoop shape. That's all. So, I'm just playing with my blue and white. That's all I'm doing. And I'm putting the top part of this jar in. Okay. Now you're going to put Tiny away. And you're going to grab out Big Boy. So swirl tap that Big Boy. And I'm going to grab my blue and yellow like I did before. More blue than yellow this time though. You want it to be a darker green. Nice and flat on my brush. And I'm going to come in where my stems go in my jar. And underneath that rim, hold in here, it's okay, it could be a little thicker line. I'm just going to put in my stem. See that? So this followed around. I skipped this, and following the shape of that stem, I'm putting the stem in the jar like you can see it. So I'm going to follow this stem, skip that part, and put it into my jar. And I'm just using a dark green. I'm going to follow this stem, skip, and put it into my jar. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that was just dark green paint. And you can put Big Boy away after that and grab Fluffy. Grab Fluffy. So, roll tap dab Fluffy, and when you dab Fluffy, you want to mash them into your paper towel. Mash, 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 mash. And then that way it gets nice and fluffy. Okay, I'll wait. Let me know when you're ready. But so everybody else just get Fluffy together and let me know when you're ready. Okay, so we put the nice little lines in our jar. In this back part, we skip the stems. And then I grabbed Big Boy and did dark green and followed the shape of my stem into the jar. And let me know when you're ready for the fluffy stuff. Friday night party, yes it is, Butters, yes it is. Friday night party, so exciting. I whistle about as good as I sing. You guys do not want to hear me sing, that's for sure. Anyone that's waiting, if you want to take Mini-Me, you could add your white and yellow in this if you want to. Alright, cool. So we're going to take Fluffy. We're just going to put the white on the tip, so don't kerplunk too far into your white paint. Clean white. Don't kerplunk too far. Dab, 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 right? Get all that excess off. And then you're going to go into your baby's breath, and like where they come to like a little cluster, say like right here I have a little cluster of stems. So I'm just going to do light taps. If you tap too hard, you're going to get a big mush. So I'm just going to do light taps. And you want to put it where there's a cluster. Now, did I put it to where a stem is attaching to each little puff? No. But I made it a little cluster to where those stems are. And now I'm going to grab a little bit more paint, go to this cluster. So you don't want much paint on your brush at all. And you're tapping lightly this time. Nice and soft. A little different from when we do our trees, because you just want to go nice and soft. We'll see pictures once you get them, Magna. That's cool. So, just nice and soft little fluff. See, I'm not pressing, because then I'll get a big mush. Nice and soft. And if there's a stem you didn't particularly like, put fluffies over it. It's all good. It's all good. We don't care. And it's your world, so you can have as much baby's breath as you want, or as little. Doesn't matter to me. It's your world. It's your world. Make sure when you fill the brush up, you dab off the excess. And it's a light touch, and I'm going straight onto my canvas. That's the fun part. I have a lot of fun with Fluffy. I like doing Fluffies, so I tend to get a little extra. But when you're done with that, you can put Fluffy away. And you're going to take out Mini-Me. And guys, we literally have... all we have left to do is put the details in the flowers. And the details on our actual jar. And we're all done. Because you guys are amazing, and you did amazing. So we have 2 things left to do, and you're going to be sitting with an awesome, pretty picture of what Tara say. This is her favorite. She loves the blue, and she loves daisies. Unfortunately, Tara, I'm never going to do a paint party with roses. Unless we do like one big rose, because they're very, very, very hard to paint. But at least we got your second flavor. Your second flavor. Can't talk again. Your second favorite flower. But roses are very hard to paint. There's a lot of shadows and highlights and different shapes to the petals. They're not easy. And Magna, when you get your puppy, you could share a picture. You could share a picture of him in the events if you want. Just like Tammy's and Julie's going to do Henry. I bet he is adorable. I bet he is. Alright, so when you're ready, we want to swirl, tap, dab, Mini-Me. And with Mini-Me, we're going to grab our yellow and a little bit of clean white, because yellow doesn't show up to the party without its friend white. He's one of those friends that needs his wingman. I'm sure we all know friends. Good night, Hamsini. Good night, love. Thanks for joining us. I can't wait to see it. Good night, sweetheart. So when I'm grabbing the yellow, you know that's where you can restart tomorrow. And I hope you dream of beautiful flowers and vases and soft little baby's breath. I hope you have sweet dreams, sweetheart. Sounds good, Hamsini. So yellow and white. And you're going to go to where you did your little semicircles. And you're just going to fill them in. That's it. That's all you're doing. That's easy enough. So you're just going to go to your semicircles and you're just going to fill them in. Yes. Yes, Alley Cat. I want to see Bella. I want to see all the puppies. I want to see all the puppies. Lisa and Trishala, do you guys have puppies or kitty cats? I want to see them all. So when you're done with that, swirl, tap, dab your brush. And you're going to come into your flower. And you're going to grab blue and white on the tip of your brush. And where the petals meet the center part, you're just going to do these little flicks outward. You're just going to do these little flicks outward. And that was blue and white on my brush. And you can make these as light or as dark as you want them to be. Alright, and then I'm going to wipe the globs off my brush. And I'm going to grab my white paint. And I'm going to go into where my petals are. And you just have to pick which petal is winning. So I want this petal to be underneath the other two. So I'm going to take my white paint. And I'm going to highlight this petal like that. Fill it in on the tip. And then I'm going to come over to this petal. And take my white paint, and I want to highlight over the top like that, and fill it in. So you can see that me putting the white here and the white here made that petal go in the background. Right? And then I'm going to grab white paint and I'm going to do both sides of this and then just kind of smush it with the tip. And then this petal's going to be in the background, so I'm going to go over this side and then just smush in on the tip. And since he's in the background, I'm going to go on this side of him. And then just smush in on the tip. And then I'm going to make this petal win. So I'm going to go, whoops. And I have a yellow petal. See how that happens? Hey, if you guys want yellow flowers, that's how you do it. Whoops. Alright, so I got to let that dry. And I'll cover it with white. But you get the point. So, next flower, I'm going to have this petal win. So I'm going to do the side with white. And do fluffies in off the tip. I'm going to do the side of this petal white. And do fluffies in off the tip. I'm going to make this petal white. Fluffies in off the tip. So you just pick which flower's winning. And you repaint the side of that flower that's winning with your white paint. And then fluff in white from the tip. That's all. That's all we're doing. That's it. And see, not touching this petal, it automatically went behind the other two. So again, I'm going to pick which petal's winning. I'm going to do white around the side and on the top. And then I'm just going to pull in the white. That's it. That's all you need to do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So you just pick which petal's winning. And you put white paint along the side of the petal that's winning. And then you fill in white from the tip in. And just do like a little fluffy fill in. That's all. That's all. Nothing hard about that. And I want to cover up my yellow now. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, nothing hard about that. When you're done with that, you want to grab the tiniest amount of black possible on your mini-me. See? Very small amount of black. The tiniest amount possible. And you're going to come into your flower centers. And you're going to dab, see, very lightly and a little bit. You're going to dab between your flower center and your petal. A little bit. A little bit of paint. So if your petals were hitting your flower center and it was all wonky looking, guess what? We just covered all that up. We just covered all that up. See how easy that is? See, look at this mess where my flower center is, right? I got a big old mess going on. Check out this magic, though. Oh, I picked up the white. Oh, well. I'm just going to wipe it off of my brush and grab more black. That's all. That's all. And voila! We fixed it. We fixed it. We got 2 more steps, people. How about that? We got 2 more steps. So swirl, tap, dab, big boy. 2 steps. 2 steps left to Friday. Friday party. 2 steps. I love all you guys. I'm so glad all our new family members joined us. I hope you guys come back. I hope I wasn't too zany for you. We got 2 steps left. That's it. All right, 2 steps. Swirl, tap, dab, big boy. Swirl, tap, dab, big boy. And if anybody wants to do a Zoom private party, I do Zoom parties now, and you're the host, and it's 45 for 5 people and 10 each additional person. So it's really not that bad, and I get to see what you're doing. I can critique your painting directly, and you can have as many or as little as you want. So it's 45 up to 5 people, and then 10 each additional. So if you want to do a Zoom and have 3 people and me showing you how to paint something, and you get to pick the painting you want to do, that's it. So that's pretty cool stuff. All right, so let me know when you're ready. Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. Night, Tim. Thank you for watching with us. Good night, sweetheart. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, I had a really good time, Tammy. Your girls are so sweet. And Bees and Alley Cat and your daughter Julia and all the other girls, they were just so sweet. I had a really awesome time. And we got to paint a girl in Paris. I think everybody that saw that on my page was a little jelly. I think they were a little jelly of that. Alright, so we're going to swirl, tap, dab, big boy. I'm going to grab my clean white paint. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit on the tip of my brush. We're going to wipe off the excess. So, small amount. See that? No globbies and the smallest amount possible. It'd probably be easier if I moved this closer to me, because I'm literally leaning across my whole counter to do it. Move it closer. What a novel concept. So, we're back to the jar. And we have this tiny amount of paint on our brush. And you're going to go where the jar top, you're going to go right there. And you're going to go in a curved motion, because the jar is going to be curved on top. So you're going to just curve and drop. Extremely light touch. Not a lot of paint on my brush. And I'm going to curve and drop. Curve and drop. Alright, on this side, start where that is, curve and drop. Curve and drop. That's it. So that's how you're going to get the curves in your jar. Hitting a highlight. Have a good night, sweetie. Good night, Tim. Then I'm going to put a little bit of paint on my tip of my brush again. And on the sides, I'm just going to pull with my brush and put these extra little highlights in. And then without a lot of paint on your brush, you can also do some of those from the bottom of your jar too, like this. So you can just hit the bottom of your canvas without a lot of paint on my brush and just flick upwards. See that? So you can get those fancy little things on the bottom of your jar too if you want. Then I'm going to put some over my stem to really make it look like they're in the jar. And that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if you want to take just some blue, some dark blue, you can add some stuff with the dark blue too if you want to. I don't know how fancy you want to get, but you can add some dark blue lines in there too. You and your jar. It's all up to you. All up to you. But I don't have a lot of paint with either the blue or white at all. So, it's all up to you how fancy or how simple you want to keep it. All up to you. It's your jar. Your jar. And we got one step left. One step. That's it. Just one step. No, it didn't come in, Magna. It might come in when I'm off being live. Your best bet is to post it to the event. So it's your jar, it's up to you. How fancy you want to get, how simple you want to keep it, totally up to you. And then I want you to swirl tap dab mini me. One step left. One step. It didn't come in, probably because I'm live, sweetie. Probably because I'm live. One step left. You guys ready? You guys ready? Yes! Let's do this. You guys are amazing. Look at you painting. Flowers. In a see-through jar. Hello? And glass is not easy. Glass is not an easy thing to pull off. And you did it. And you guys did it. So, one step. One step left. So take your mini-me, your smaller brush, your smaller flat brush, get all that black out of it. And I'm going to show you the last step. What? What? Yes, we are. Yeah, I know. They're joining the party too. I know. They all, I don't know if it's because they like the heat from the light or what, but yeah, that's what they do. So, he's joining the party too. Whatever. He can paint with us. I'm waiting for these like little tiny ant tracks to go across my counter. In like different colors, like little rainbow ant prints. It's summer, 'tis the season. We get all little tiny things like that. Okay, so mini-me, you're gonna grab your yellow, and you're gonna grab your white, and you're gonna mush, mush, mush. And you're gonna go into your centers, and you're gonna mush, mush, mush. And you want more yellow, more white than yellow, so you get these like little white little like textured dots going on. That's it. And if you muffed up some of your black, then just mush, mush, mush over it. So, yellow and white on my brush, a little more white than yellow. And I'm just going to mush, mush, mush over my centers. And give them a little fluffiness going on. That's it. Last one. And see how I had a lot of black and you could hardly see my center? Yellow and white. Gonna fix that right up. Yellow and white's gonna fix that right up. And you guys did it. That's it. You guys did it. Good job. So, you can go in and play with any of your little details, and we just painted an amazing painting. You guys have the flowers in a jar, and this is my example for tonight. So, you guys did awesome, amazing job. If you're being hard on yourself, just close your eyes. Remind yourself of how many paintings you've actually done in your life. And then reopen your eyes and appreciate the beauty that you just created, because you did amazing. And on the event page, I'm going to share a spot to share your paintings with me, because I want to see them. And I'm going to share a spot for any ideas that you have that you'd like to see for another paint party. I have Double Trouble Tuesdays at 5. That's a double canvas opportunity. We have That's It Thursdays, where we learn different art concepts. We did 1 point perspective and the world of Dolly. What? And Fridays are always majority rules at 7. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I love my family. Thank you to the new family members. Thank you to the guys who've been around since the beginning. And thank you so much for letting me spend my Friday night with you. And we could party together and have fun. And it's totally free to watch. Gratuities are appreciated. This way I can get supplies and keep painting. And I love you all. I definitely love you all. If you have any more questions or is anything you'd like to see, let me know. I'm still here. I'm still here. And those watching the replay, you did an amazing job. You are so welcome, Lisa. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining our family tonight. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. And the same to Trishala and Carol and everybody else who's just joining us for the first time tonight. Thank you so much. And don't forget, Lisa, a little bit of Murphy's oil soap and clean water. I don't do Sundays anymore, guys, so I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks, Becca. Thanks, Amy. I don't do the Sunday events anymore. That had to get taken off the menu. So, but I'll see you on Tuesday. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye, Magna. I'll miss you too. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Right after your Taekwondo, Magna. All right, Jane, I will. Thank you so much. It's all good, Becca. Awesome, Lisa. Awesome. As soon as you finish up, you're good to go. And I will put a spot to post your paintings. We always share our wonderful creations together. What's the matter, Wheels? Why are you saying ugh? What's the matter? Is it because you're still left-handed? I don't mean to laugh. You know, it's just, it is what it is. Bye, Magna. Yeah, I remembered. Yeah, I remembered. Bye, Magna. Wheels, when do you get that stuff off? When do you get to be right-handed again? And Wheels, if you can't do any of these fine lines, do them with a Sharpie. Do them with a Sharpie. Oh, I know, Wheels. That's all right. Do them with a Sharpie or cover them with a bunch of fluff. So if any of your fine lines are messed up, you can go all out and put a whole bunch of fluff in here of all different colors and make it a really full vase, and that'll totally work. That'll totally work. Hi, Michelle. So you just come in here with a fluffy brush and fill all of this in with fluff in different colors. And it'll look like a really full vase of flowers. Haha, see, Amanda, I'm telling you, great minds think alike. It's very scary, though, Amanda. Hi, sweetheart. Great minds think alike. Yep. Sharpies are good for stuff. That painting was awesome. The dragonflies. Oh my, we had so much fun that night. So much fun that night. That was a 2-for night, I think, too. Did I do 2 in 1 that night? Because I'm insane. That's so funny, Amanda. That's really funny. It was a 2-for because I'm insane. That's why it was a 2-for, because I'm absolutely crazy. The palm trees, I think it was the palm tree one, because it was such a close vote. I was like, I might as well just do both of them. Tonight, this was a landslide. The other 2 paintings only got about 8 votes each, so it was a landslide. Yeah, but when I do twofers, I am absolutely out of my mind. But we get it done, and we have fun, so that's all that matters. And everybody winds up being happy, so that's cool. Yep, that's exactly what it was. It was the palm tree. The palm tree and the dragonflies. Well, the palm tree painting literally had like 4 steps to it, so wasn't too hard to do. You guys like these classic paint party, I'm trying to do quotation marks with a smoke in my hand, paint party paintings. And I try to push everybody out of their comfort zone, and as soon as I put a classic paint party painting, you all jump on it. Oh, you're so welcome, Amanda. Thank you for joining me, and thank you, Wheels, for your great spirit, considering you're dealing with being broken. And thanks, guys, for joining me. Have a great night. I'm going to sign off now. Everybody watching the replay, love you too. Free to watch. Gratuity is appreciated. And I will see you all on Tuesday. What? Good night, everybody.